Hi everyone, it's Joanne, and we are here today ready for day 14 of Senior Yoga with Joanne. Today we will start on our back. I'll invite you to either bring a pillow or a blanket if you want to have something for your head to rest. Allow yourself to slowly come to your back. Legs can be extended or your knees can be bent. Begin, if you will, please, by lifting your head gently, tuck your chin toward your chest, and then place your head on the floor. This helps keep your neck long, or maybe you're placing your head on your blanket. Arms are resting at your sides. Just take a moment here, eyes closed. Bring your awareness inward. Feeling your belly rise toward the ceiling as you inhale, navel reaching toward your spine as you exhale. So getting that deep belly breathing. Deepen your breath. See how long you can make that inhale. And slow and steady exhale. Now, if you will, if your knees aren't already bent, please bend your knees, place your feet on the floor. Settle your tailbone into the floor, and we're going to start with some gentle leg stretches. You can use a strap if you want on this leg, or you can just hold on and stretch out that leg. So you're extending one leg. Go ahead and rotate that ankle. Rotate. Join the circle. Let's take this the other way. Gentle rotations. Now point and flex that foot. And breathe. So notice you do have your bend in your knee. You can be holding on wherever you want. You don't even have to be holding on if you don't want. Now go ahead and bend your knee and draw it in toward your chest. And pull that knee over, up and out toward the armpit. And bring that leg in the air, shake it out. Place that foot on the floor. And extend your other leg. So again, hold on. You can use a strap. You don't have to hold on if you want. Keep the bend in your knee. Neck and shoulders stay relaxed. We're going to start with those gentle rotations. Ankle rotations. You might feel and hear some pops and cracks, which are okay as long as they don't hurt. Just keep that foot moving. And reverse directions, nice gentle circles. Noticing any stiffness, avoiding any pain. Now let's point and flex. And point and flex. Now bend that knee and draw your thigh towards your chest. Your elbows are pulling down towards your waist. And let that knee come up and out toward that armpit. You're just going to roll over to your side. Rest on your side for a moment. And bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Now here, if you want to be sitting on a blanket or a pillow, go ahead. Your legs can extend if you want. You can cross your legs, or you can sit with your feet planted on the floor. What we're most concerned about here is the length of your spine. So your leg position doesn't really matter. Arms at your sides. Open your heart. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, float both arms down. If you want here, you can tuck your chin toward your chest. Inhale, float both arms up. And exhale, float both arms down. Inhale, both arms up. Now we're going to hold this pose for a little bit. If your arms are tired here, you can keep them down at your sides. What we're really worried about is we're not worried about this. What we're working on is lengthening the spine. Lift and lower your shoulders a little bit. Feel that stretch. Now just to test, here, I'm going to have you lift your shoulders up and see what it feels like to breathe with your shoulders and your rib cage lifted. Maybe kind of hard, right? We're constricting airflow, so relax your shoulders. Now breathe and see the difference. And that's why it's important that we keep our shoulders relaxed all through the day, and even in our yoga practice. This just gives us the time to practice that. Okay, but your arms are tired. Go ahead and release them. Move your shoulders around a little bit, round your back a little bit. And then we'll come into some side bends, arms at your sides. So we're going to keep the right hand down, bring your left arm up and over, the elbow can bend, and release on an exhale. And then float your right arm up, press your sits bones down, and release on an exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale up and over. Exhale, release. It's on the third round that we hold. So you can lean into that down arm as much as you want. This arm can be bent, an arm at your back. What you're doing is really increasing that bend of your side, bending your spine. Allow your breath to flow. And here too, remember if that shoulder's lifted, it can constrict your airflow. So relax your shoulders so your breath can be full. And release on an exhale. And we'll float that right arm up. So lean into that left hand as much as you want. Your right arm can be bent. Open your heart, relax your rib cage, and breathe. And release. Give your knees a great big hug. Relaxing the spine. Now keep your knees bent, lean into your hands, and come into a gentle seated back bend. Open your heart, draw your shoulders away from your ears. And release. Now extend your legs if you wish, or cross your legs. We'll come into a gentle twist. Left hand to your right leg, right hand behind you, and gently twist. This doesn't have to be extreme. Again, that thing that I said about the rib cage is always true. If you're lifting your rib cage and it's uneven, it's really hard to get the breath into the lungs. So relax your shoulders and open your heart. Float through center and twist the other way. Rib cage relaxed, breath steady. Nice. Relax, go ahead and hug your knees again. Let your forehead drop towards your knees. It can be a mile away. Rounding your spine, separate your shoulder blades. And gently come up and into a gentle back bend. Next, we're going to work on a couple hip openers because we've worked the legs, the spine. We'll do arm movements once we get up. Now, I'm going to get off my blanket for this. I'll start this way, as you can see me here, leaning into my hands a little bit. I'm going to flip my knees from side to side. Some people like coming to their elbows. If you wish to come to your elbows, go ahead. Now you are getting a little twist of your spine, but what we're focusing on here is that stretch and that movement of the hips, just stretching them out. So if you're upright, it's fine. If you're leaning back into your elbows, it's fine. Hold as long as you wish on each side and let your breath flow. Even up your sides. And then give your knees a great big hug. In your seated child's pose, separate your shoulder blades, tuck your chin. Now we're going to come up to our feet. So go ahead and come up whatever way is best for you. If you want to reach over and use a chair or a table or a couch to bring yourself up, you want to come through table pose first, that's fine. Maybe you want to roll up. Doesn't matter. Just going to bring yourself to your standing position. Loosen yourself up a little bit. See how you're feeling. Today we are going to do our breath of joy. A little itch on my leg here. Breath of joy has a lot of arm movement if you want. You do not have to do the entire arm movement. This breath of joy is about moving with breath. What we're going to do for this breath of joy, it's going to be 3 short inhales through the nose, and then a deep exhale through the mouth. So I'll show you the arm movements, and you do not have to do the entire arm movement if it hurts. So it's an inhale, 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 and then inhale, inhale, inhale. Now move at your own pace. You can keep your arms at your sides if you want. You can keep your arms here if you want. It's that 3 short inhales through the nose and that exhale through the mouth. A couple more rounds. And once more. Now let's stay in ragdoll, or maybe you want to come to modified ragdoll. You see what's best for you. Shake out your head and neck if you want. Maybe massage your neck a little bit. And let's come to standing. Next, we're going to move into a wide stance, and we're going to work on a balance. So like all of our asana, most important is your foundation. Take a moment to find your foundation. You're rooting down through your feet, but as your knees soften, your tailbone reaches toward the floor, and you can feel this upward flow of energy through your legs, through your heart. Right now, just notice how you have even amount of weight over both of your legs. We're going to be working on a dynamic balancing pose where you lift one leg at a time and completely shift your weight to the other leg. So it's going to look like this. And then you're going to shift back to the other side. So notice, you just find you're just rocking from side to side. If you want to have your arms extended, go ahead. So you're going to work dynamically. Okay, now the next time that your right leg is lifted, we're going to go ahead and try to stand on that left leg and balance. Relax your shoulders and breathe. Strengthen that standing leg and breathe. Yes, good, good, good. Breathe and release as you're ready. Oh, and move yourself around. Notice how you feel. And find that stance again. Build your foundation. Heart open, spine long, center strong. Extend your arms if you wish. It's fine to keep them at your sides. And here we go. Lift one leg at a time. Feel your weight completely shift to that standing leg. And remember to breathe. Maybe you find yourself coming out of balance for a little bit. It's okay. It's a good practice in how to regain balance. If that foot is just barely coming off the floor, it's fine. Just as long as you're practicing that complete shift of weight. One leg and then the other. Okay, next time your left foot is lifted up, let's go ahead and stand on that right leg. And breathe. Center strong, breath steady. Good. Hold it there. Yes, that right leg is strong. That left leg is lifted. Breathe. Beautiful. Release. Move yourself around. We're going to have lots of up and down today. We're going to move back down to the floor. And I invite you to come to a comfortable position, either a seated position or a child's pose, whatever's best for you. Well, actually, you can be on your belly or your back if you want, but you're going to give yourself a little time to rest. As I've said before, these resting poses are just as important as the more active poses. So you find the position that suits you best. Allow your eyes to close and allow your breath to flow. And gently open your eyes, and we're going to move into a table pose. And you can be in modified table if you wish, meaning your elbows are on the floor or your fists are on the floor. So you find what works for you. Your shoulders are over your elbows, over your hands, or just over your elbows. And we're going to come into cat-cow pose. Remember, your hips are over your knees. Deep inhale. Exhale, round your spine toward the ceiling. You're pressing your pelvic floor forward, tucking your chin. Open up. You're separating your shoulder blades. Let's hold here for a little bit. Now inhale, and we're going to find our cow pose. So there's a gentle lift of the chin. Make sure here that your shoulders aren't up. You're going to pull them away from your ears. Strengthen your center, but your belly button's reaching down toward the floor, and you're going to feel a little curve in your lower back. Good. Now let's just move a little bit quicker. Exhaling as you round your spine, and inhaling as you lift and open. One more complete round from wherever you are right now. Take your time. There's no need to hurry. And I'll meet you back in table pose, which can be a modified table pose if you wish, meaning on your elbows. Okay. Next, we're going to thread the needle, which is going to give us a nice shoulder stretch and a spinal twist. So, from your table pose, you're going to look at your left hand. Inhale, bring your left arm up. Exhale, thread your left arm under your right. See if you can come all the way down to that left shoulder. Now, if your left shoulder doesn't touch, maybe you want to have a blanket or a pillow, and you can rest that left shoulder and your head on the floor. But you're going to have this little angle of your body so that your hips are above your head. And your right arm can come up if you want, or rest your right hand on your back if you want. Now, stay in this position, but walk your right hand forward to the top of your mat. Once your arm gets reached out, push your hips back. So you're really lengthening the right side of your body. You're still stretching that left shoulder, twisting your spine. And gently come back. Whew. Couple rounds of our cat-cow pose. And find your table pose again. Looking at your right hand, inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, thread it under your left. And again, you can have a pillow down here. Bring your right shoulder as close to the floor as possible. Your left hand can come up if you wish, or keep it on the floor. And breathe. Even out your hips. Nice balance of weight over both of your knees. Now place that right hand on the floor and walk that hand forward. Once you get it extended up, press your hips back. You're going to be stretching your right, through your right shoulder, your left shoulder, through your hips and back, through the entire length of your torso. Now slowly walk that left hand back, bring yourself up onto a couple cat-cows. Nice. Next, we're going to come into a staff pose. If you wish to have a blanket that you're sitting on, it's fine. You're going to extend your legs. Then we're going to open up, warm up the hips a little bit, and then come into a seated twist. So let's take the left leg, left foot on your right leg, or here. You can lift it up and open it up. Maybe just resting it here is enough opener for that hip. Move that around. Really warm that hip up. And then as you prepare for your twist, I'm going to have you bring your left foot to the floor, and it can come to the outside of your right leg or the inside of your right leg. It doesn't really matter. Either way is fine. You're going to sit up tall. Hold on with your right hand. Bring your left hand behind you. Look at your right foot. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Now exhale, you're twisting to the left. Exhale, twist. Now you can stay right here, or you can inhale, lengthen, and exhale, turn just a little bit more. Keep your heart open, your rib cage relaxed, shoulders drawing away from your ears. And breathe. Breathe. And gently release. And come to a forward seated bend of your choice. If you wish to bend your knees and come into a seated child's pose, go ahead. Maybe you wish to bring the bottoms of your feet together and come to butterfly pose, that's fine. Maybe you want to extend your legs and come into a seated forward fold. Whatever position you've chosen, let your shoulders relax and let your breath flow. And let's slowly come up. Take your time. You can extend your legs, keep them crossed or bent. Lean into your hands and then open your heart to a gentle back bend. If you like to try inverted plank and your legs are extended, you can lift your hips. That's not necessary. You can stay down. Whatever you feel like doing today is fine. And let's come down. Great big hug for the knees. Extend your legs again, and then we're going to warm up that right hip. So your right foot's going to rest on your left leg this time, and maybe this is enough. You can feel this. You can massage it out. Maybe you want to lift that leg and rock it around. And breathe. You can do that rocking of the baby here if you want. And breathe. So we have that hip all nice and warm. That's going to help for our spinal twist. So now your right foot is going to come to the inside or the outside of your left leg. Another thing I forgot to mention on the other side, bring that extended leg in just a bit so your second toe's in line with your belly button. This helps keep you all in line here. Sit up tall. Your left leg's extended. You're looking at your left foot. Hold on. With your left hand, bring your right hand behind you. That means we're going to be twisting to the right. Inhale as you lengthen your spine, and exhale, gently turn just as far as you can, no forcing. Draw your shoulders away from your ears and breathe. And if you wish to deepen this, inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, turn a little bit more. Remember, spinal twists need to be comfortable. You need to be breathing so your rib cage is relaxed. Your center stays strong. You can turn your head if you wish. And breathe. And gently release. And again, come into that forward seated bend that works for you. Butterfly pose, seated child's pose, or you can come into your forward seated bend. It doesn't have to be the same thing that you did last time. Breathe. Now slowly come up. Lean into your hands and come in to a gentle back bend. And gently bring yourself to your back and prepare for Shavasana. Maybe you have a pillow or a blanket that you want to lay your head on. Maybe you have an eye pillow. You just find what's comfortable for you. Just take this time for yourself. Legs can extend, your knees can stay bent. Begin, if you will, by lifting your head, tuck your chin towards your chest, and then set your head back down again. Close your eyes. And gently peel your tongue from the roof of your mouth if it's there. Allow your breath to flow. Slowly let it go of the weight of your body. Start with your head. Let go. Relaxing your shoulders and your arms, and then let go of the weight of your shoulders and arms. And let go of the weight of your back. Relax your hips and let the weight of your hips fall into the floor. Relax your legs, down your thighs, through your knees, through your calves, to your ankles, your feet, your toes. And breathe. No longer holding on to the weight of your body. Just take these few minutes just to rest with your awareness inward. Bring your awareness back to your breath and bring some movement into your body as you feel ready. And breathe. Give yourself a twist or a hug or a stretch if you want. Feeling calm and peaceful. Take a moment here, if you will, to thank yourself for the time that you've given yourself today. And as you feel ready, allow yourself to roll to one side. Resting on your side, no need to hurry. Gently come up to a comfortable seated position as you're ready. Sitting with your legs extended, crossed, or bent, bending your knees, and it's fine to sit on a blanket or a pillow. Allow your eyes to close and bring your awareness to your breath. Let's close our practice today with one Om. Please feel free to join in if you wish. Let's begin with a cleansing breath, a complete inhale. Deep exhale. Deep inhale. Allow your hands to come to your heart if you wish. Allow your eyes to open if you wish. And on the count of 3, we'll say namaste to one another. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in this journey. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time.